There's just no books like this, are there? There's just no. I mean, his books are the pride of my shelf, and when people come in and they look through them and they always go, what's that? And I'm like, open it and see. It's like no other book. I feel like these will be a treasure to keep forever. Throughout history. I think they should have one in every school. I mean, I will read every page of this.
Oh, I don't read any of his.
You're so funny.
Literally. I've only just started reading them since he died.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know. But I lived with this, though. I ate bread, read, slept, thought. It was at the dinner table, and he'd go, so I was doing mushrooms today. And then you just have to go through the rigmarole of listening to him talk about mushrooms.
You must know so much through osmosis.
No.
I bet you do. I'm going to test you. I'm not going to test you.
No.
But it's also beautiful. And that was what's so remarkable about Stu, is that he had this really unusual, unique set of skills. He communicated science like no one I've ever known.
Yeah.
His range of knowledge was extraordinary.
He had a filing cabinet of a brain.
And he was
really
so artistic. So look at that. It's just a call on the cob, but it's done so beautifully.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to grown-ups.
Yeah.
It's visually beautiful to people who learn like that.
Yeah.
It's like he communicated on every single person's level.
Yeah.
Visually, in terms of charisma and excitement and just raw scientific knowledge.
It was funny watching him go from being Stu that I knew to the Stu that was on TV, because he suddenly became animated and the hands would go and you're like, that's not Stu, that's someone else.
I mean, look at that. Was that Mushroom Day?
Yeah, that was Mushroom Day. Oh man. Though I could get excited about mushrooms. We grew mushrooms, so at home one time, and that was.
As a florist, I suppose this is kind of in your realm a
well,
little bit.
no, my territory is gardening, and we nearly divorced over that one. So.
So I've got to ask you before we talk more about the science of flavour. So Stu brings up the science of gardening. Obviously, you are a florist by trade. You are a Chelsea Flower Show medal winner, no less.
Wow.
And Stu decides that he's going to write a book about gardening, which is the same as my wife deciding she's going to write a book about wrestling. How does that go down when you hear that that's a book that he's writing?
Well, we meeted for about, we thought about for probably 2 weeks or so about whether we could write a book together. And then I decided divorce would come quite quickly afterwards. And then, he went off and decided that that's what he wanted to do. But most of the stuff in the book he forgot, I think. So I could take the piss out of him and say, well, what's this flowering? I'm like, I don't know. It's like, you wrote a book about gardening. So yeah, I don't know. He was, the thing that I liked about him was the level of detail that he went into. So the pictures, like that corner of the cob, it was so important to him that everything was right and everything was understandable. He was very keen for that to happen, which was amazing, really.
They're a work of art.
Yeah.
They're a real work of art.
I had a lovely...
such beautiful things to have.
Yeah, and the team behind him, I had a lovely card. I mean, I never met any of the people from DK that he worked with, but I had a card from the lady who did all the graphics, and she said, I'm going to cry on the day it was published, or it will be published. And she said, I'll open a bottle of champagne and celebrate Stu. Oh. I was like, oh, thanks.
So, I think everyone... How could anyone have not loved him?
Yeah.
Working with him was the dream. It was the dream.
He was a good chap.
He was